Alright, this is a response video to Fake Sagan's 2 parts on, I have to do 20 minutes to explain why organization is dumb. Really brilliant analysis. It's dumb because it's dumb. I mean, that's basically his argument. There is no freaking argument. Somehow it's controlling when you have a wide open door that you can walk in or you can walk out of. But somehow that's controlling. Somehow they're going to pass legislation or something that's going to suppress you or control you or dominate you or destroy you. I mean, what a crock of shit. I mean, the desperate lengths these people are going to. And it is just so, I mean, this is a great moment in the sense from my side, from my point of view, as being the voice in opposition to this scumbag collective. The 4 of them plus, little Cody, the potty mouth, and whatever the other guy, Paul's ego or whatever. I don't listen to his video, so who the hell knows what he has said. But the rationale is preposterous. I'm not even connected with this fucking organization, and I'm defending it. And I actually blocked Norton 426 or whatever the fuck his name is, because he was subscribed to that fucking asshole moron drive. And so he probably is an ass kicker, he probably a cat kisser, he probably is the guy who just goes around playing politics or whatever. I don't know, who the fuck cares. Like I said, I mean, he's on my shit list. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to probably, block Rabbit 8 because he's subscribed to him too, so fuck it, but whatever. So obviously I don't get along with these people. I don't think I've ever spoke 4 words to Gypsy Witch. But it's just so stupid to be so close-minded, and you're just being transparent, but somebody has to ask the question, well, what is it about this that scares these this collective of egomaniacs? And yes, you all concede you're egomaniacs. And that's what it's really all about, because you don't want people to be organized. That's a threat to your dominance. That's a threat to your control then, because you're no longer the big fish. And if people have an organization, guess what? Yeah, they might not find you too interesting anymore. They might have something else to do with their atheist passion than listen to you go on for 20 minutes about how stupid organizations are. Obviously all organizations are flawed, but they do work, in the world. I mean, Martin Luther King organized people, changed the fucking world. So it's just bullshit to talk trash about organization. It works. Organizing people works. It is a way to effect change. So anyway, and then on the subject of this organization in particular, I have no interest in administration and all this other crap, so yeah, I haven't paid any attention to this startup process, because I don't care about a logo, I don't care about a name, I don't care about nodding, I don't care about bowing, playing games, whatever. But if people want to do that, that's their business. When they get around to doing the dendrophilian thing again, good idea, it actually worked, okay? It got an atheist voice out there, so that works, that's a good idea. Let's support each other, let's support the best that we produce. So I'm probably never going to be on the most popular list, but maybe there'll be something. Like I said, even if only 10% of this organization works for me, that's 10%. That's 10% more than I got now. I mean, what do I fucking lose? How can I possibly lose? Even if they do, even if 90% of what they do is just silly bullshit, like, rub your elbow for atheism or whatever the fucking gimmick is, who the fuck cares? What the hell, how's that getting in my way? How's that a problem in my life? No problem. But if there's 10% that actually does something good, and productive and accomplishes by my standards, then I've gained a free 10% of that power. And maybe it's like 1,000% more than I would have without it. So there's nothing to lose. And so let's just look at, let's look at you this small little kernel of, hostile. It's not the fact that you are criticizing it. It is the fucking hostility of the criticism. It is all this, you fucking retards, you fucking assholes, you fucking idiots, you fuck. You just keep throwing this harsh rhetoric. And that's what people are reacting to, is the fucking insult. you know, call me an idiot because I believe in organization. Well, fuck you. That is just bullshit, and you know it. Retard. That was your word this time, retard. Yeah, we're retards because we believe in accomplishing something. We don't believe in just being driftwood, sitting around waiting, you know, like a bunch of coconuts, just float around in the ocean until someday you land on a beach and maybe you'll grow into a tree if you're lucky. Yeah, well, why don't we just fucking pick up the damn coconuts and put them in the damn ground and grow trees? All right? Yeah, that's what organization does. It enables you to accomplish something, get somewhere. And so let's talk about your group. Let's talk about your organization, okay? Because you are organized to some extent. You are affiliated with each other. You support each other to some extent. You know, certainly your minions are all intermixed. And let's talk about your values. You're fake Sagan. You have professed to be a you know, you would if you had power, you would blah blah blah. You would shut people up. You would silence them. You would do this and that. We've seen what the amazing atheist would do. Would you elect this man president? I mean, you see his values. Fuck the First Amendment. Go harass that fucker. I mean, that's his philosophy of free speech. That's how much he gives a shit about individuality. That fucking Nazi ain't allowed to be a fucking individual, that's for fucking sure. Even though he broke no law, broke no, you know, terms of service, committed no crime but to open his fucking mouth, you know, you're gonna harass him. You're gonna fucking make life tough on him. So that's a great value. Yeah, we all gotta live by that shit value. And so, you know, there's no point in beating this horse to death, but I mean, I've made a couple of comments here and there, and one comment I made is, you know, that to me analogizes this is, you know, if we could create an island and call it Anarchy Island, and the law passed there would be that nobody could cooperate with each other, couldn't do anything through cooperation. You know, it would be a shitty place to live. No sewage, no anything. It'd be this horrible, infrastructureless ape city, you know? And yeah, no one would want to live there, no one would want to visit there. It'd be a shithole. And that's all you people advocate. You're just useless. You are useless as atheists because you got nothing to say positive. You got nothing to encourage people to become atheists. All you got is hostility. And second is even as part of this community, even it's not even a weapon against Christians, even as something in this community, all you're worth is division and hostility. You know, your values are bankrupt. I mean, they don't have any. So why the fuck would even an atheist want to be associated with like I said, you're not just atheists. You're first nihilist. You're first egotist. You're first, you know, that's your priority. That's your real definition. Your atheism is a secondary to your give them the fucking bullets. I mean, and your theatrical profession. I mean, that's your first priority, is your ego. And for people who are here for something other than their ego, because they believe in something, because they see real opportunity in the world to make the world better, yeah, you know, atheism is the road. That's the way you accomplish it. Getting rid of this Christian dogma that is oppressing people and suppressing progress. You know, that's the future, is to get rid of that. You know, not just because it's stupid, but because it's dangerous to the values we cherish. Because, yeah, we don't want to control people. We do want people to be free and organize at their own will, consolidate their power at their own will. Like I said, this organization doesn't have any locks on the fucking door. You don't like the standards they operate in, you don't like their terms of service, well then you don't participate. There's not going to be any obligation. And is it really, you know, who cares? I mean, like I said, I mean, it's so irrelevant. I mean, is there something that really has to be accomplished through something that you think they're going to suppress? They're going to suppress some idea because it's what? You know, because it's doing what? What is it that they're going to suppress? And who cares anyway? Like I said, I can set up a separate website tomorrow. I can start a third organization or fourth organization if necessary. But to say organization itself is stupid or retarded, it's just, that is retarded. And we see the only reason why you're against this is because it is your ego you're defending. It is you're protecting your turf. Because organized atheism means that, or this community being organized, just means it's going to detract from the control that you hold now over this community. Because you're not going to be, you know, people aren't going to pay attention to every video you make, because they're going to have other interests, they're going to have other initiatives, other projects to support, besides just farting around, oh, who's saying something today, and oh, is there some drama to check in on, because they might see that they have something to accomplish. And that's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of accomplishment. You're afraid of us actually having a purpose, because that's not what you have. You just have an ego to feed.